Welcome to Dan ARG YouTube. Some people from government house don't visit the area where heavy rain wey fall last night for spoil people property. Like this man house wey dem dey. This man living room, water full am. The rain destroy the man property, no be small. Make I leave you, make you hear from the man wey get this house and the people wey come from government house.
Go inside. No, I can capture power. Capture power.
But where's the environment is in charge of Numa. Numa is Numa has failed. They are the reason for this one.
Wow. Yeah.
This is serious education. I mean, you small commissioner. This one.
Five. Yeah, five commissioners.
Fine. Where is the fifth one? Let me see.
All of us here are commissioners.
That's my former friend.
The mic is on.
All right. I'll call you.
Yes.
Okay.
We are POWERLINE, the residents of Chief Ekeze. I'm sure yesterday, very late in the evening, we got distress calls from this neighborhood about flooding. We dispatched immediately, the Commissioner for Public Safety dispatched the emergency people as well as fire service to come here. But anyway, reviewing what we saw, discovered that the thing was actually horrible. A lot of damage has been done to this property, not just this property, but lots of properties in this area. And we're here on behalf of this government to assess the level of damage and to know what we can do and how we can assist and have these things fixed. But we also want to advise and also tell Edo people that these things happen because of mostly our own carelessness. Edo State government and not just this government, even previous governments have tried to build stormwater protection parts to help us stem this kind of thing. We also understand that there's a climate change and these things are becoming very, very rampant. So we want to use this point now to advise that we should not block drainages, we should dispose of rubbish properly, and First, I think we first of all thank God that no life was lost in this tragedy, because this is really bad. No life was lost, and the local government is happy to say that. But I don't know, I'm short for words. The amount of damage we have seen, and there's no way anyone can play politics with this kind of thing. It's a tragedy. And with the amount of work governments, the last two governments, the one before this and this one, they've done to prevent this kind of thing. It's unfortunate this has happened, but we have to take it cognizance that the world is changing. The rainfalls are more violent, and if we do not free where water passes through, we will have this kind of disasters. So as a government, we are starting immediately all over again to reassess the channels to make sure they are free flow, and we plead with the community people to also help us to stop those who have turned these places to refuse dump. We don't want to lay any blame right now, but as a government, we believe we can fix this problem and try to mitigate it. I'll hand you over now to the Commissioner for Public Safety and Security, who was responsible for activating the security protocol yesterday. So, Commissioner.
Thank you. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. We had to come here. Yes, we worked all through the night with them, ensuring that we have the emergency medical ambulance were here, fire service were, they all came, and like the Honorable Commissioner for Information said, it's overwhelming, and but as a government, we are responding. As you can notice, we are about 5 commissioners there for environment, for about 5 of us. Even NEMA, National Emergency Management Agency, they are here. State Emergency Management Agency, they are here and taking notes. So we would see how we can get some relief materials and relief to them immediately, while the other agencies of government look at how we can quickly, forestall this. Obviously, as we're coming, we could see several of the signs where Minister of Fiscal Planning had already said remove, and all that. I'm sure the environment. So I think now, based on what has happened, we will be compelled, to respond, accordingly. So we want to thank God that no life, we didn't have any casualty, literally, but properties have been damaged, and then even the psyche and all that to the people. So we would get back to again. We are doing all the surveys now. Members of State SEMA and NEMA will respond in terms of relief and all that, and then we're going to have our. Okay, you want him. I didn't want him. So basically, that's why we're here to. Now, apart from assessing physically, to also just come and solidarize. I have this lockup solidarity with people here, and then I look, we identify with them, and then we see what's going on, and then we'll get back. Thank you. I hand over to Commissioner for Environment.
Thank you very much. Yeah, this is on-spot assessment of the challenges we are facing here right now. Just like one of the gentlemen mentioned earlier, this flood you are seeing today is not a regular one. He said in clear terms that what has happened doesn't happen regularly. I guess, like someone rightly mentioned, there have been some sense of work here to arrest this challenge of flooding this area. Some scheme by NUMAP, vis-a-vis FUMAP, had gone to create a pond that is able to accept all of these flood that comes into this environment. But again, the challenge we are now facing is that we have to come back to the engineering of this whole scheme, because, like we are told, this is not normal. Therefore, it requires us to go back to our drawing board as quickly as possible. We're going to come back, we look at the engineering, and see as much as possible what we can do immediately to forestall this challenge, because this is the rainy season, and this is the beginning of the rainy season. It doesn't mean that this has happened to not happen again. Therefore, I can tell you for a fact that this time within the week, as a matter of fact, within next week, we'll have to come back here, look at this place, look at a redesign of this entire scheme, and see how we can mitigate against what has happened overnight. And just like public safety had mentioned, government is proactive on all of this, and citizens should realize that more than anything else, we must take responsibility of our environment. Some of the challenges we actually face, as a matter of fact, are the fact that we are careless. We don't bother about how we live. Nobody talks about his own safety. If, for instance, people don't mess the drains that we built for them, and they're able to clear the path for flood water, I'm pretty sure that what you are seeing now will not be there. Even when we're talking about, re-engineering the entire scheme and all of that, the expectation is that when we do that, let citizens realize that there is need for them to take responsibility of the environment. The ownership of the environment is there, and therefore the expectation is that you don't block your drains, you do the right thing. Have the right waste management system in your home. Don't bring out waste from your home and dump them within the drains and all of that. So it's all those situations you are seeing that has resulted to all of it. And going forward, we assume that each and every one of us understand that whatever you do today, we always have a repercussion tomorrow. Therefore, yes, we are going to do the right thing, but again, the citizens they have a greater responsibility in all of this, because at the end of the day, no amount of infrastructure Mr. Governor or the government will put in place without due, responsibility on our part, that can work. So I hope going forward that we understand that what has happened that to a large extent is man-made. It's not as if even though what we had designed had not worked, it had worked. I mean, after it has never happened before. This is the first time. And what we have here right now has been here for years. So my take is, as usual, let's take responsibility of our environment and take ownership of our environment. Thank you.
Well, just allow me to start with these two things. Like you said, we came into, we're working with you to the night, as you're aware. We sent in all the materials concerning and all that, and then we have some lessons we took, even from the entire process. But beyond the lessons, we're also here to do an on-the-spot. So we wanted to just give a few speech, and then, so please go ahead, sir.
Yes, first and foremost, I want to appreciate the effort of the government for your prompt response. It's yesterday, today, this morning, the ambulance people came, and now you are here. But I want to emphasize, and I don't know why I feel that way, that this project, I'm not sure government planned this project to benefit us here, because if this project were to alleviate our problem, it shouldn't cause our problem more. So what is happening here is that water all the way from Capiona, all the way from Upper Adeswa, this place, particularly my house here now, is a pond. Why? Government people know that there are some people there who are considered a nuisance to this very environment where the pond is. That this pond is where they defecate. This pond is their refuse dump. This pond is their everything. We have made representations to government people that this is our problem, but they come here, they will look at them, they will go. The last time we came, the EDO people invited us with them. And we asked, why will you invite us with a meeting with these people? We have told you what they do. You know the proper thing to do. Last week we heard that they gave them 7 days to quit. Now we are hearing that they've given them till November, October. So what is going on? Our problem, as much as we want you to at least attend to our immediate needs now, this pond is the key. That is our priority now. Send people to deceive this place. I spoke at length with the Oredo chairman some 2 weeks ago or thereabout. He assured me that there's fund with what do you call them? Not even new map, the new people. I think new map have left, whatever that he wondered why they would wait for government approval to do it. When I left him, I went to speak to the engineer in charge, and he told me that yes, that there's fund, but that they need approval to do it. So you see, the problem I have here is not limit. There are so many other people suffering. Look. Yes. Well, thank you.
All right. We was about to speak as we are here mostly just to ensure that we let everybody know that as a government, beyond just responding the way we did overnight, we also identify with all of you, and then we're taking a note of what has happened. So hold on. So I have the commissioner for digital here, I have commissioner for budget here, and I have commissioner for water resources here.
So my people,
we must continue to do the needful. The state government has come to check the property, but the people must begin to claim ownership over the environment. Why? Did they block the drainage and carry the go put for drainage? For me, it doesn't make sense. And this is what I have been saying again. I cry over this issue. So we take the issue of environment for granted. We take this for granted. Government can't do everything. But the truth is this, nobody can play politics with it because rain fall everywhere. Even Dubai, rain fall. So we are experiencing rainforest. And this is actually a rainforest area. So we must be very careful with what we do. Maybe your camera come. Yes, I really feel bad for the residents in this area. I really feel bad, but the truth must be told. The truth must be told. You can see. You can see. Now people now carry dirty for the pond. This one are the pond. This one are the pond, but they block everywhere. Government go they walk, we go they spoil and follow them, and you are blaming government for your own error. I don't really understand, but please, adopt people. We must all rise up to do the needful. Make we stop to the block drainage. Make we stop to the carry dirty go they put for gutter. Make we stop them, or else we'll continue to experience this disaster. But it's very painful. Say, people now they play politics. Is it everything you play politics with? No. It's pure witchcraft. But I want to appreciate the state government for the delegation. I want to say thank you. Please share this video and God bless you.
Now we don't hear from the people wey come from government house and Apostle Alfred Uyinosa and the man wey rain wey fall spoil the property. Let us know wetin you think for comment section. If you never subscribe to Dan ARG YouTube, try make you subscribe so that make you for the hear all the things wey dey happen for Nigeria. Make I leave you with this video, make you help us share am. Thank you for watching Dan ARG YouTube.